Hey friends, it's Stephanie here, and I am the author. This is just one of my books, The Gratitude Challenge. And as a gift to you, I am going to record the entire book and put the videos of me reading the book on my YouTube channel, and you'll be able to access it for free. And if you like what you hear, feel free to, go purchase the book. You can get it at givinggalpress.com. And so I'm just going to kick it off. I want to read the dedication first. And this book, The Gratitude Challenge, is dedicated to all the men and women in the armed forces, veterans and first responders, bravely serving our country faithfully and selflessly. I'm eternally grateful. Thank you. So that's who this book was dedicated to. I'm also going to read the author's note just so as you listen to these stories, you kind of have this in the back of your mind. My author's note reads, all the stories I wrote are my own recollections and are accurate as I remember them. I have put trust in the contributing writers that their stories are true. And this episode, I am going to read the preface for you because it's the whole start for the book. And I'm a bit blind, so I'm going to put on my reading glasses. In 2017, I launched my first book, The Giving Challenge, out into the world. The book challenged readers to commit to find ways every day to give to others for 40 days. I never intended to write a second book or to create a series, but all that changed in May 2017 when I stood on a stage in front of several hundred women and shared how my giving journey had stretched me. Giving stretched me in gratitude. On my giving journey, I practiced gratitude, looking for and documenting life's simple joys to be grateful for each day. I found contentment with what I owned and where I am in life. I'm happier. Days of depression are few and far between. When I observed my surroundings, I noticed beauty in the small things I had ignored in the past. Practicing gratitude, which took little time and no money, changed my life. From the stage, I challenged my audience to purchase a journal and start writing what they were grateful for each day. As those words flowed from my mouth, God seemed to shine a light from heaven, telling me to give them the tools they needed. Teach them about gratitude, I heard him say. Make it easy to walk back to your table and not only snag a copy of the Giving Challenge, but also get a resource on gratitude. I jotted a note on my printed speech and finished my talk. I couldn't get off stage fast enough to transfer the ideas from my mind to paper. Here I am, 2 years later, and challenging you to go on a gratitude journey with me. While on stage, I realized the audience might long for more than only a notebook with lines, but maybe they also wanted to understand gratitude and learn to see the goodness in the everyday, not only the hunky-dory days of life. When given the opportunity, people want to be stretched. Let's not focus only on the things we often see on social media, such as people being thankful for their health, friends, family, home, etc. What if we went deeper, taking time each day to seek and recognize, even on the bad days, we can be grateful. The gratitude isn't just any old journey. It's not only about writing what you are grateful for today, it's about creating a habit and changing your mindset, which in turn will make a positive difference in your life, day in and day out. The challenge is about slowing down for 5 minutes each day to ponder and find something to be grateful for, no matter what's going on in your life. The goal of this book is to teach you to be content where you are in life and with what you have, instead of making your happiness dependent on your material possessions or what might happen in the future. We often think, I'll be happy when. I want you to think about that and fill in the blank. In high school, I couldn't wait to get to college. A couple of years into college, I couldn't wait to graduate and get out into the real world. When I had my first real world job, I couldn't wait for the next opportunity, and so on and so on. How many of us couldn't wait to get married, then found ourselves wishing we were single again? Or what about wanting and finally having children, then feeling envious of our friends without children? This is normal. I think we all have thoughts of what if or fleeting thoughts of a different life. But these thoughts become a problem when we spend time focusing on what we don't have instead of what is right in front of us. What would happen if we got what we put in the blank when we said, I'll be happy when? Life might be grand for a while, but soon we'd find something else we want. Take material items, for instance. There's a reason why in the United States, citizens carry $830 billion in credit card debt. That was the time of the writing of this book. As a society, we buy homes, cars, furniture, and clothes we can't afford to escape life, make ourselves feel better, or to keep up with the Joneses. In coaching clients who struggle with debt, I've found the things that they have are not making them happy, and the debt and payments causes extreme stress. How would our lives change if we were grateful? Grateful for wherever we are in life and the blessings that have been poured out on us. If life isn't what we want it to be, then we can work to change it. We can blame others and we can make excuses, but at the end of the day, we are currently in control. I'm fully aware we don't control every circumstance we're in, but I do know we control how we react and respond to what life throws at us. We control our self-talk, our internal thoughts. I want to be clear. We can be sad, we can get angry, and feel all the emotions that come with bad news, a death in the family, or another tragedy that may occur. What I am saying is that I've seen both sides of these journeys. On one side, I've met people who found a way to be grateful in the midst or aftermath of tragedy, providing inspiration and hope for those going through similar situations. I share the stories of some of those incredible people I've met because I haven't lived some of the tragedies or heartbreak many of you may have experienced and endured. I couldn't pretend to understand what people were going through. I needed, as the author, to provide you with stories from real people who practiced gratitude during the worst times in their lives. I want to give you hope that if they can get through a diagnosis, addiction, or loss of a child, so can you. On the other side, I've encountered people who have ceased to live, gave up on life and threw in the towel. Or worse, I've crossed paths with those who make everyone else's life miserable. They live out the mantra, if I can't be happy, no one around me deserves to be happy either. Research indicates that gratitude makes us happier, healthier, and more content. If you're interested in the research, I'll link it below. And you can dig into the information that I have there as much as your little heart desires. You may wonder why I'm not including the research in this book as it validates and gives credibility to the theme. I don't, because research is just research until you go out and live it. Think about it. It doesn't matter if the research has proven gratitude lowers your blood pressure until you practice gratitude and you see your blood pressure lower. It doesn't matter if gratitude makes you happier if you don't find ways to be grateful and see how happiness seeps into your life. I think research is great, but I want you to go out and experiment. Then let me know your findings. Prove the research right or wrong. Everyone has different experiences and reactions. I can't say for 100% that anything will happen if you practice gratitude because I can't climb into your life and ensure you are following all the exercises that the book has laid out for you. But go on this gratitude journey and let me know how it impacts your life. Let's put together our own little research to share with friends and family and strangers. Feel free to share on social media how you're practicing gratitude and use the hashtag #TheGratitudeChallenge. The Gratitude Challenge is a tool for handling bad times and a reminder for all the good in your life. Each day there is a gratitude challenge with prompts on what to write. These are merely suggestions to help you think about gratitude in a variety of ways and to take us outside our comfort zone, as this is where we stretch and grow. My personal gratitude journal serves not only as a place to write down what I'm grateful for on a particular day, but it has become a diary, documenting my life with a few short words in a couple of minutes each day. There's also another section in the introduction called Thank You Notes. Throughout my giving journey, I stepped up my thank you note game. Growing up, my parents made us send thank you notes whenever we received a gift. This practice continued through college and into married life. But on my giving journey, it dawned on me that thank you notes weren't only for gifts that I received. We can thank people for their kindness, the impact they made in our lives, the help they gave us, a service they provided, and the list goes on and on. I'm a believer that thank you notes should be a habit in both our personal and professional lives. And I'm making it easy for you. Included in this book are thank you note challenges. Each day you'll be challenged to write a thank you note to a person who has made a difference in your life. And friends, these are not text or emailed notes. These are the good old-fashioned, get your pen out, buy a stamp, and in love, write a thank you note. In the beginning, writing thank you notes may be a painful process for you if you haven't done it or haven't done it in a while. You might think, what the heck am I supposed to say? I have one piece of advice for you. Speak from the heart. Whatever comes to mind, share your thoughts. Okay, not whatever, but you get my point. Don't be generic, be specific. Write why you are writing, what you're thankful for, and why their gift or thoughtfulness meant so much to you. My final thoughts. Finally, I encourage you to place the gratitude challenge on your nightstand, the bathroom counter, your desk, or by your favorite chair where you sip coffee. Okay, that's if you have the book. Create a daily habit of writing in your journal first thing in the morning or last thing at night. This book is designed for a daily practice, but each day is independent. So if you miss a day, don't beat yourself up. Start again tomorrow. If you want to write every day, that's fine. This is your journey, not mine. Whether you complete the journey in 41 days or 82 days, if you are consistent and participate with an open heart, you'll see change in your life. Thank you and blessings, Stephanie. So I hope you enjoyed the introduction to the Gratitude Challenge, 40 days to a happier, healthier, and more content life.